What's up, guys? Today, kind of want to discuss, well, my everyday carry. But before we get to the bag, let's see what I have in my pockets. So these are the things I carry on me every day, this bag included. Well, just the everyday stuff that, well, I carry with me, well, to make sure I have everything I need at all times, I guess. First, my keys. I use a key ring. One of these kind of came with a wallet that looks a lot like a Ridge wallet. It was not a Ridge wallet, but I do enjoy this key, I guess, fob type deal. Of course, my key fob can't fit on that, but for my house keys and all that. Burt's Bees lip balm. I'm telling you, this stuff is amazing. Carry it with me every day, all throughout the year. Such good stuff. And then the one utility tool I carry with me at all times, this little knife. Small enough that, well, it won't get me in trouble. It will pass every state law because it is such a micro blade, but super sharp, great for opening packages or anything I might need to maybe pry or, well, use it for. And it's small enough, fits in my pocket, doesn't create an issue. And my wallet. I carry a slim wallet, a couple credit cards, my ID, and that is it. There is a little pocket on here for cash, but honestly, we're in the digital age. I never carry cash on me. It is a Coach wallet. I've had it for a little over 2 years now. This thing's really holding up, and it is a great wallet. So those are my everyday, what's on my person. You probably noticed that, well, I didn't pull out any of my phones. Well, that's because I use my phones to record this so I can show you what's really in my bag. This is the Peter McKinnon travel bag. And yes, it is meant for traveling, but I carry it with me every day. Well, because you never know. It is heavy, probably a good 50, 60 pounds with everything loaded in it. But honestly, oh well. So we'll start with this little pocket here. I don't keep much in it. My AirPods Pro. That's literally all I carry. And generally there'll be a mask in here. But that's about all I carry in this little pocket. And of course I'll leave it empty in case there's other stuff I need to throw in there. Sometimes I throw my keys or wallet in here because I'm about to go do something that, well, I don't want to have those on me. This top bag, I got a pair of shorts and some socks. I do have a flashlight. Let's see. Pair of shorts, extra socks, because you never know. I do have this flashlight, super bright, multiple settings, including a strobe. It's good in case I need a flashlight. And then I got literally just the iPhone and watch charger. Yes, I did not mention I do also always use an Apple Watch. So that's that side of the bag. Now for the big side. First we'll start with the laptop pocket. On this pocket is my MacBook. I'm using this MacBook as the stand-in for my new 13-inch M1 MacBook Pro. This MacBook Pro is my old one. But I'm using my MacBook Pro right now to also record the audio. So this is the MacBook Pro, and literally I use it for work every day. I also use it for, well, these videos for editing and whatnot on the go. It's a big bag and it does carry a lot. Now, as I said, I'm using my phones because I wanted to make sure everything that is normally in here, well, that is still in here. Up here, you will also find my iPad. I keep this with me at all times, use it every day at work. I do use the Magic Keyboard with this iPad. I do like the trackpad and having a cursor on the iPad. And of course I use the pencil. I used to use this specifically for also my Photoshop, But now that I've pretty much paid for the whole suite, well, I haven't really used Photoshop on the iPad, well, since I paid for the whole suite. In this pocket, you'll see I have more of the Burt's Bees. Again, stuff is amazing. I just make sure I have tons of it with me. I have the lens covers, and I'll show you why here in a minute. There's a couple lens covers in here. There is the adapter and ND filters for one of my GoPros. I do have a microfiber cloth and then a Rode microphone cable that connects to my camera. Also have my drone ND filters in this pocket as well. And then this pocket, I have really just all the accessories plus my terabyte hard drive that I carry with me at all times. This is the Fingerprint Samsung T7 1 terabyte SSD that I carry with me, and this is what I edit off of when I'm doing videos. Again, I only got the 512 gigabyte hard drive in my MacBook, so I wanted to make sure I do carry something extra. Also, for my one GoPro, I have the microphone adapter or mod that GoPro made. Sometimes I shoot on that, and you guys have seen that. Doesn't sound horrible. Also have a kind of like a USB dock for the iPad in case for some reason I'm using that as my main computer. And then there's just the little accessories and other Rode cable for microphones. A lot of little accessories, a couple little jump drives, or thumb drives as some of you may call them, SD card readers, Type-C card readers. Again, I always make sure I have everything I might actually need at any given time. There we go. So, that's that stuff. Now to the main compartment. I always carry my main microphone, which is the Rode Video Mic Go. And this is the microphone I always have connected to my camera when I'm filming for this channel or my other channel. And then as a backup, I have the Rode Video Mic Pro. I do like this mic is very well, but it's not a good handheld mic because it flops around and man, you can really hear that. At least I do. So it is a good backup microphone. Also have my variable ND filter for my main camera, which you'll see in just a second, which is the Canon M50. Shoots great, 1080. I always up-res my videos to 4K, but this is an amazing camera. I prefer to use this over the cell phones, only because it's a larger sensor and, well, I just think it looks better. Does not shoot in like a log or a flat, but that's fine. I still color grade it only because I feel, well, you get more out of color grading, even if it has pretty decent colors. I do have a small rig cage on it, and mainly that's for me. I got these ginormous bear paws, so it gives me a little more to grip when I'm holding a camera. And I carry it with me every day. One, shooting videos for this, but two, you never know when you're going to find something you want to get photos of. On here, I am using the Canon 15 to 45 millimeter EM lens. So that does not need an adapter. It just fits right onto the camera. It actually came with this camera, and then a JJC lens hood that I bought for like 10 bucks because when I'm out and it's sunny and I'm not using the ND filter, well, that kind of helps. In this pocket, I have the GoPro Hero 4. Do a lot of time lapse with this during the day. And it's got the extra battery pack on it. It's sealed in case I want to jump in water or do anything. This is ready to go. And then in this pocket, well, have the extra batteries for my drone. It's always good to keep those with me. Also, if I know I'm going to be shooting or I'm going to be flying the drone, I always make sure everything's charged up. The night before, obviously, so when I go out, everything's fully charged. This pocket back here is my GoPro Hero 8. Again, this is another one I use a lot for, like, either sometimes shooting for this channel, time lapses. Literally, this is probably the second most used camera that I have, that I use for everything, because, well, it's so versatile. It's small. I can get into places with it and really get some shots. Over here, I have my secondary kind of lens. I use it more for photography than I do for video. It's a 50 millimeter. It's a Yongnuo, but it's the 50 millimeter. I want to say it's a 1.8. Yeah, f1. It's a 50 millimeter f1.8 lens, and it's a EF lens. So I also have it connected to the Viltrox mount adapter reflex. Let me see if I can pop these apart real quick, which helps bring it into more the size of. And then the bad boy. I use the DJI Mavic Air 2. Is my drone of choice. Actually, it's the only drone I really own. So right here, I have my drone. So if I'm ever out and about, thank God to technology, I can literally just jump on an app, see if I get permission to fly, and well, just kind of go fly, get the shots that I want. I'm still working on my Part 107, but I do have a recreational license to fly this for now. Over here, we have my Canon battery charger, plus a couple extra batteries. And I also have extra memory cards. I keep them in this little case. It was like 10 bucks on Amazon. So all the different micro SDs and SD cards and adapters. So I can, if I'm filling up the Canon, the memory card in there, I can throw another one in, or either the GoPros. I got extra memory cards strictly for that. The one thing that's not in the bag that is always in here happens to be that light that's behind me. I'm using it as kind of it's a light that I carry with me at all times in case I need to throw a little more light onto my subject or whatever I'm doing. I'm able to, but I also use it as kind of like a nice little light in the back. Over here, we have the controller for my drone, along with a top handle for the small rig cage that I use on my camera. This has come in clutch quite a few times when I'm trying to get a low shot, and this has really helped me out. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Thank you, pollen. And then, really, here's my main tripod I use with my camera, but I also carry other tripods. This one is a Ubizi, Ubizi, or Ubi size, however you say it. I keep a GoPro mount on it, but what's really cool about this one, it also kicks out and can hold a phone if I so needed to. It also has this kind of bendy legs that I can, wrap it around trees, limbs, and kind of set a camera wherever I need to set it. And then I also got the mini kind of grip / tripod that came with my Hero 8. Well, and this thing is really good for just setting my GoPro on the ground, getting a time lapse, and then just boom, shove it away. Quick, easy, and well, I think that's it. Big bag. It is extremely heavy to carry every day, but honestly, you never know. So that's what I got for you today. Again, I'll be back tomorrow. So guys, have a good night. Hope you had a good weekend. See you tomorrow. Peace.